just a quick follow-up to the last video. I said something that might get me in a little trouble with the Pharisees. If you haven't seen it, go get a watch. Otherwise you won't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so the quote that I'm referencing is when I said, do we need the 10 Commandments? Do we need the 600 and some odd laws of Moses? No! So right there, taken outside of its proper context in which I meant it, somebody out there is going to say, you're just preaching grace as a license to sin. Well, actually, no, I'm not. And you're not aware of what sin is if you're saying that. Sin is blindness. That's what it is. Sin is a noun. It is not an adjective. It is not a verb. Sin is not transgression. It is a noun. If you want, we've muddied the waters over the years with the whole definition of what sin is, but going back to its original definition, sin, look at the amount of allegory and metaphor in Scripture. Sin is a metaphor for blindness. That's all it is. Look at Jesus. Let's go with Paul. Paul made a reference, I don't remember what book it is, or maybe, I don't remember where it is, made a reference to an evil heart of unbelief. A sinful heart of unbelief. Let's try this. Blind heart of unbelief. If you're not blind, you're not going to unbelieve. You'll see it. You won't be a non-believer if you see it. When you see truth, you believe it. Seeing is believing. My point is, why isn't grace a license to sin? Because once you receive this grace and your eyes are open to your true identity, you're not going to live according to a false identity. Simple as that. Okay? Simple as that. A squirrel knows what it is and who it is. So it lives and acts like a squirrel. A bear knows and knows what it is, acts like a bear. So for some reason, people have a problem understanding who and what they are. So we have a problem acting like who and what we really are. And when you know you're a child of the Creator of all things, you are going to act like it. A child of the Creator of all things is not held in bondage by anything. If you're in bondage, I think you need to figure out where your blindness is. What lies are you currently believing? Because you may know the gospel, you may want to live in the gospel, but you got to go from subjective to objective at some point. And actually step in. So this is where meditation helps. Meditation can help a lot. You keep your mind, be transformed by the daily renewing of your mind. Keep your mind on things relevant to who God is, who you are, who God is in your life. Truth, good things, all good things. Sift through everything you think you believe and apply logic to it all. God may be mad at me, so he may be allowing this as a punishment or something in my life. God is outside of time. No, he's not punishing you. He's not mad at you. Did God change between yesterday and today? No, he's happy as heck. He's the happiest clam in the universe. He's not mad. Nope, he's kind of maybe a little upset, maybe a little sad that you're not enjoying your life to the extent that you could be if you only knew him, to the extent that you have the ability to know him in this life. Like, that's the whole point of preaching the gospel. It's not a ticket out of hell and into heaven. It's that we can experience a more bliss-filled heaven on earth life before we die. We don't have to suffer so bad. And when we do go through trials and tribulation here, we'll be at peace. It'll be easy. Like, remember when Stephen was getting stoned and he looked up and saw Jesus? Dude was at peace. Look at all the martyrs, or not all of them, but a lot of the martyrs that are written about over the last couple thousand years. You know, who was the dude burned over green wood? Was that? I don't remember if that was the dude that translated one of the Bibles. I don't remember. Anyway, so but like, dude was sitting there. He's like, "Flip me over, boys. I'm done on that side." You know, when you have the peace that passes understanding, because you know who you are and the blindness is gone. Sin is not in your vocabulary anymore. Got it? So this whole license talk is just stupid. It's illogical. It's incoherent. You don't even know what you're talking about. If you have to ask, is grace a license to sin? Or are you preaching grace is a license to sin? Or if you have to comment, you're just preaching grace is a license to sin. You don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. You're in sin currently. You currently are in sin. I think you need to hear the good news. I have some good news for you. You don't need to be blind anymore. You can be free from that judgmental prick attitude that you're walking in. Have a drink of joy. Just saying, it's available, you know. You can be a stubborn little brat all you want. As long as you need to wait, you know. We're all just little oak trees growing at our own pace. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Had to clear the air on that. Drop a comment, drop a like, smash that subscribe button, share the video. I'm trying to get a few more subscribers on this channel here so I can make it, so I can justify it, you know, doing this more often. I feel like it's worth it, you know. I don't want to sit here and talk to myself. But anyway, yeah, taste and see the Lord is good.